Hey, what's up, my good people? Kevin Ellup from ksound.com. You already know what time it is. It is time for another kit review, instrument review. We are reviewing the new Electric Sunburst by Native Instruments. This is a guitar plug-in that is located inside your contact player once you purchase this here. Now, when I seen this, when they released this, I was just blown away. Everything that Native Instruments do is always on point and it sounds great. They use real guitarists to record the samples in here, and we just have the different articulations at our fingertips to make a guitar do what we want to do in our session at our speed, if you will. You never have to worry about anyone showing up to a session late. You have Electric Sunburst here. So this thing sounds really good to me. As you know, we have key switches down here, which is shown in red here, which is very useful. So you know where everything is. I'm working from a 25 key keyboard here, so I can't really do what I need to. I don't have my full range, but I do the best I can. This is pretty dope. This is pretty dope. I like this. And so this is really our first look at this. I'm just playing around with it. Everything seems familiar. You have your options over here, presets over here, and then over here you have it actually tells you what expression that you're using. So that's good to know, good to be able to see. This is a on and off thing. This is for auto chords. And what I noticed just now, I'm noticing these highlights. Now this is really cool. I can't wait to use this on my bigger system where I have my control attached to my computer because I don't know if what we see here is what will make my keyboard light up a different way, a certain way, different colors or whatever, seeing that this is happening down here. But wow. Wow, that is cool. I like that. And I'm just pressing one note. One note. Hmm. That's an idea. So then you have different tones. Okay. So let's see if we hit this. Okay, so I want to say different tones of the guitar. Let's see what this will bring forth. And you could change between the time signature or the actual style. You know, it give you 4/4 here or something in 3/4 or triplets. So let's go for that. Let's see what happens. Wow, 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 wow. I can't wait to show you guys a more in-depth tutorial as to how you can use this in your production. But right now we just kind of going briefly. Wow, that's cool. I like that. Let's see what happens if we go an octave higher. That's cool. I like that. And based on that, guys, inspiration has struck immediately. Because a lot of times we play chords and, they're just chords. But if you got something like this, you know, a different approach, especially for someone who doesn't play. First of all, I am not a keyboard player, and I'm definitely sure not a guitarist. So to have something like this at my fingertips is just bananas, guys. This is really, really dope. And so, okay, let's play with more presets. Let's change it up. Cool, cool. All right. So you can also change the chords. You can pick the root note that you want. Say we go for F, and then we can go from major to minor. Now this GUI is just like what is it? The other guitar that they have in here, the was it the acoustic guitar? This is very similar to that. So if you want to hit sevens, so say for instance, or we can do, you know what I mean? You got to hit a key. You got to select one of these keys down here, and then choose to go to a suspended second or a four, or if you want sevens and or nine in there, and then this is actually another chord selection. Okay, all right, that's really cool. I like that. Let's go for a clean Americana. All right, let's do something different. Let's go for say triplets, triple energy. Let's change the articulation here. Uh, and you also have amps down here, which I thought was pretty cool. You have fast compression. So this is really cool for anything, any effects that's inside of a plugin. I think is really cool because I don't have to go and grab effects and put it on here. But keep in mind when you turn these effects on, I would imagine that it is pulling more from your CPU here. But I just think that that's cool because, like, just right in the box, you can just do what you need to do. Change the cabinet. Sounds good. If you want that twang sound, I like that. And here's a solid EQ. I wonder if this solid EQ is modeled after their solid EQ in the effects section. Probably so. Hmm. Okay. And I'm guessing you can add something here. That's cool. You can add an effect there. There's another add here. I'm guessing that's what you can do. Here's your effects. Really cool. Really cool. Really cool. This is your playback. You can choose how humanized that you want it. You can change the tempo. Let's see. I guess how fast or how slow within it still will sync. Right? But it's just chopping it in like halftime or you know what I mean? So that is cool because I've used several plugins where like the arpeggiator type deal, it was automating. It was cool, but if I can just slow it down half time or half step, it would be amazing. And oftentimes I'll do that. So what I'll end up doing is recording it in the, I'll maybe speed up the tempo like halftime or quick time, and then slow the tempo down or do like a time stretch. I have to bounce it down the audio, and that's how I'm able to like get what I need. But this is cool to have those functions right here, so I can do that within the actual plugin itself and be able to change that, which is really cool. So the guitar setting, so to add that extra thickening, that double sound, that extra stereo width, that's without that's with wow, that's cool. I could choose what I want. If I want a little bit of that bridge pickup, the actual neck, the tone of that, you could really narrow what you want. Customizing your sound is what it is. Wow, that's cool. And this tuning here, I would say, is is kind of a humanized feel as well, because you can, you know, yeah, this I will put this in the humanized section here, because it has something to do with that human touch. I hope you guys see value in this plugin. This is really dope. I'm going to do something with this once I get to my bigger setup, so that I can show you guys like what you can use this for. This is great for anything. You can use this in trap. You can use this in obviously country. If you're doing pop, if you're doing whatever you're doing, you can use this. This is pretty dope. I currently use Ample Guitar, which is another guitar that I have in my arsenal, and I will do like a comparison side by side with that in another video. So once again, I thank you guys for watching this video. Remember to subscribe to the channel. It definitely helps me out. Like it, share it, all that good stuff. My name is Ella from ksound.com. Remember, music is art. You're the artist. Paint your picture.